Some guy in Finland built a custom desk from scratch, wrote a novel, and learned basic Mandarin, all before 9 a.m. Meanwhile, you've spent the last 45 minutes scrolling through Spotify, trying to find the perfect playlist to clean your room to. And somehow, the room is still a mess. And let me tell you the worst part. You've watched 3 videos on how to stop procrastinating, saved 6 productivity hacks to your notes app, and even downloaded a to-do list app you never opened. I know that feeling. I have been there. It is because we live in an age where productivity advice is everywhere, literally everywhere. But why is it so damn hard to get anything done? Let's break it down right now. Section 1. The myth of productivity. Let me tell you about my so-called productive friend, Kyle. Every morning, Kyle would wake up at 5 a.m. sharp. He'd go for a 10-mile run, blend some horrifying green smoothie, meditate, journal, then spend the next hour planning his day on Notion, like he was launching a space mission. Color-coded blocks, custom tags, alarms for his alarms. To outsiders, Kyle looked like the poster child of productivity. But the funny thing is that he barely did anything that actually mattered. He was just really good at looking productive. Meanwhile, another friend, quiet, didn't even own a calendar, was absolutely crushing projects. Why? Because he didn't overcomplicate it. He just picked one thing, lowered the friction, and did it. No hacks, no systems, just start. That's the trick almost no one talks about. The most productive people aren't running on magic. They just make starting so easy it's harder not to do the work. You don't need a 5 a.m. wake-up call. You don't need 3 productivity books and a YouTuber's morning routine. You just need a tiny shift in how you begin. Section 2. The productivity flywheel. Productivity is a cycle, and once it starts spinning, it basically powers itself. Here's how it goes. Action, reward, motivation, more action. You do something small, you feel good about it. That feeling makes you want to do more, so you do something else, and the cycle keeps going. That's it. That's the entire system. And remember this, my friend, motivation isn't what starts the cycle. It's what comes after the first action. Waiting to feel motivated before doing something is like waiting to feel clean before you take a shower. It's backwards. So when you wake up and feel like doing absolutely nothing, the best thing you can do is just start anything. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. That's how you spin the flywheel, and once it's spinning, everything else gets 10 times easier. Section 3. The one-task rule. You only need to do one thing. Seriously, one meaningful task to flip the switch in your brain from potato to person. It's called the one-task rule. Pick something small but important, do it, and let your brain do the rest. See, your brain runs on dopamine, and dopamine is just your brain's way of saying, "Good job, buddy." Even if all you did was put your laundry in the washer, your brain is basically a golden retriever. You give it a little win, like checking off "write one paragraph," and it wags its tail and starts begging for more. That's how you end up accidentally doing a full day's work. Like, you open your laptop to reply to one email. Suddenly it's 4 p.m., your inbox is empty, your taxes are filed, and you're applying to grad school for some reason. That's productive spiraling. It happens when one small win makes your brain so happy it keeps chasing that feeling. So don't start your day with a giant plan. Start it with one tiny task, because that's all it takes to trick your brain into becoming productive on autopilot. Section 4. Hacks that trick you into starting. All right, so we know the key is to just start, but starting is the hardest part. So here are some hacks that basically trick your lazy brain into moving. Number 1, set a 5-minute timer and lie to yourself. Tell yourself, "I'm only going to work for 5 minutes." That's it, just 5. And once you start, boom, you're 30 minutes deep, hyper-focused, and wondering how you got here. You basically catfished your own brain. Number 2, change your environment. Sometimes the problem isn't you, it's your desk. Try moving your chair, face a different direction, open a window, sit on the floor, become a productivity compass. True north is wherever your brain wakes up. Number 3, body before brain. Your body leads, your brain follows. So shower, change clothes, stretch, walk around. Trick your brain into thinking something important is about to happen. It sounds dumb, but it works. Just feeling refreshed can change your whole vibe. The goal is to trick yourself into doing one small thing that makes the next one automatic. Start small. Start weird, but just start, my friend. Section 5. Avoiding the demons. Even if you get the productivity flywheel spinning, there are 3 demons lurking around every corner that are ready to trip you up and shove you back into your unmade bed. These demons are, number 1, distraction. Your phone is not your friend. It's a needy little rectangle that buzzes every 30 seconds just to tell you someone liked your meme from 2018. When you are doing your work, the best move is to put your phone in a drawer. Bury it. Feed it to the void. Don't just turn off notifications. Physically remove it. Out of sight, out of mind, out of TikTok rabbit holes. Number 2, anxiety. Let's say you need to clean your room. Don't tell yourself, clean the room. That's a trap. Instead, pick up clothes from the floor. Make the bed. Wipe the desk. Suddenly, it doesn't feel like a mountain. It's just a bunch of little pebbles. And that's how you sneak past anxiety, one tiny step at a time. Number 3, boredom. Even productive tasks get boring. So shake things up, change your music, stand up, switch locations, work from your kitchen, your stairs, your closet, your imagination. Productivity isn't about sitting still and grinding until your soul disintegrates. It's about momentum. So when one of these demons shows up, don't fight them head on. Instead, sidestep them with movement, variety, and tiny wins. That's how you keep going. Section 6, make it automatic. If you want to be productive for more than just one afternoon, here's the truth. You don't need to try harder. You need to make productivity so automatic, your brain forgets it used to resist. Here's how you do that. Attach productivity to something you already do. For example, right after I brush my teeth, I sit down and write for 10 minutes. Or, after I eat lunch, I knock out one task before I go back to scrolling life away. That's called habit stacking. You're not building routines from scratch. You're just duct taping new habits onto old ones. But here's the real cheat code. Change your identity. Don't say, I'm trying to be more productive. Say, I'm the type of person who finishes things. It sounds minor, but it's not. Your brain will do insane mental gymnastics to act in line with your identity. If you believe you're a closer, you'll find a way to close, even if you're exhausted, distracted, or literally upside down. And let's be honest, even Batman has a routine. You think he just wakes up and wing punches criminals randomly? No, he trains, plans, and probably brushes his bat teeth at the same time every night. You don't need to be a superhero, but you do need systems that make doing the right thing feel normal. That's how productivity stops being effort and starts being default. Section 7, your challenge. When this video ends, do one thing, doesn't matter what. Fold one shirt, write one sentence. Open the Google Doc. Whatever it is, start spinning the wheel. Because that one tiny action could flip your whole day. Suddenly you're replying to emails, fixing your calendar, flossing your teeth, and reconsidering your life choices in a good way. And if you're thinking, I'll do it later, just remember, this video was 8 minutes. Imagine if you use the next 8 to actually do something. Boom! You're already 2 times more productive than 99% of the population. If this helped even a little, like even one checkbox worth, the next video dives into how to build a no-effort weekly routine that basically runs itself. So if you want that showing up in your feed without you having to remember anything, go ahead and hit subscribe. Low effort, high return, just how we like it.